Hi folks, welcome back. Another short video from Audiofile-Incar. In front of me, I've got a BMW X5 M. It's an absolute weapon of a car and it looks pretty classy too. We've fitted a system-free Morel to it. So that is the step up from our system-free plus. The key difference being, of course, we're using Morel front components. And a Morel woofer. We also upgrade the amplifier to the jail audio VXI. Nothing to see in here really. The usual rules apply. So a lot of soundproofing and acoustic work in that door. Whole day spent there. There's 3 layers in some places, 4 layers in others. Basically as much soundproofing as we can possibly get in there without disturbing anything. You've then got the Morel 4-inch mid-range, which sits in the original location, and the Morel tweeter, which again sits in the original location, so everything looks completely original. We've then used the Morel underseat woofers in the factory locations. They're a fantastic underseat woofer. Just show you the interior of the car. I think it's Silverstone. It's pretty sexy, whatever it is. A beautiful car. There's a small controller, what we call a DRC controller, that just sits down here. And that's used to alter the level of the subwoofers and also to change the listening position. So we always set a couple of profiles up. Factory rear speakers remain, so Harman Kardon rear speakers driven from the Harman Kardon amplifier for rear fill. It's all about the front soundstage. Coming around the back of the car, I can show you where everything's located. It's pretty cool because with the 5-seater X5, you've got so much room underneath this panel that we can basically lose all of our kit without losing any boot space at all, without anything sitting in the back. And in fact, this car not only benefits from a system-free Morel, but it also has additional party sub. The party sub being, in this case, the jail audio 13 TW5 or the TW5 13. Because it's a system-free Morel as opposed to a system-free Morel as opposed to a system-free plus, we also upgrade to the jail audio VXI 606. So it's an amplifier with an integrated DSP that runs the front end, so it's fully active. 2 channels for the tweeters, 2 channels for the mids, 2 channels for the underseat woofers. It's a compact and very powerful little amplifier. There's the subwoofer, and there's the chosen amplifier for the bass. In this case, it's a Audison 500.1 SR. Great little amplifier. Drives 800 watts RMS into a 2 ohm load, so pretty well balanced with that subwoofer. It's also good value and proved to be very reliable. The subwoofer is mounted down via the inside of the box, so we've taken the sub out, put a little hole through the back of the box, and there's a threaded stud in the floor, or a threaded bolt hole in the floor, which we put a bolt and washer into to pull the subwoofer down tightly. It's definitely not going anywhere. We've also made a couple of blocks up at the back, put a couple more fixings in there to make sure everything's nice and tight, so that's not going anywhere. The 2 amplifiers are mounted on a amp rack or baffle board, whatever you want to call it. That's fixed down to the floor. There's a box section underneath there. We've inserted 2 threaded riv nuts in there and then put machine screws into that, so no sort of self tappers or anything like that. No visiting the outside world of the car. Needless to say, we've removed all of this trim and fully soundproofed everything underneath there. So all that power, all that control and all that technology completely hidden. So that's awesome. So there you go. That's a summary of the system-free Morel with a party sub and a BMW X5 M. A beast of a car. I think I'd really like one of these. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, especially if you're into BMW audio and so on and so forth. We post lots of BMW content as well as lots of other content. Thank you very much for watching.